Hey guys, it's Jess. I'm here today to do my review of Mao's Last Dancer by Li Cunxin. This book is an autobiography written by Li Cunxin about his life in communist China and being admitted into Madame Mao's ballet school and then going from ballet in China to ballet in America and his career in ballet. But it's so much more than that. It's about the comparison between his childhood and what he was brought up to believe, and then the realization that he has when he comes to America, how it really is here, and the lies he was told, comparison to the truth that is America, and that was and is Europe, and it's just a fascinating story. It really made me appreciate a lot of what I have. I will admit, the first about 100 pages are much slower. It's about his childhood, and there is a lot of hardship. It's just draining. But once you get past that and he gets into the ballet school and you start learning more about his career in ballet and his upbringing through ballet, it is just fascinating. It's so interesting, and the story is great. And it's actually full of a lot of really impactful stories about who Li Cunxin was and his life and how he ended up in America and how he ended up being married to another citizen, and it's just fascinating. It's a fascinating story, and I highly recommend it. Just tough it out through the first 100 pages. It's amazing. One of my favorite things was the relationship he had with his mother. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely wonderful, and it's what you hope so many people have. Even though he grew up so poor, he still had so much hope, and his parents had so much hope for him, and I just thought it is super touching. And the way he describes his ballet lessons and how it was to learn ballet under all these different teachers, and how people who yelled at him brought him down, and then all the stories that he's told as a child and a young adult about stories about perseverance of soldiers and animals, and they're like fables, and then him reflecting that onto himself even in older age, and reuniting with his family after some tragic events. It's just all so wonderful, and you should go into it knowing it's written by someone who English is their second, third language. It is not nearly his first language, and so it's written at a very base level, but it's still so touching and so fantastic, and I highly recommend it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because it was so good. The beginning was slow, but the last 300 pages definitely more than made up for that slow start. It is so good, so definitely pick up Mao's Last Dancer by Li Cunxin because it's amazing. The next book I'm going to read, I'm going to try and get done in one sitting, which I've heard is definitely doable, and that's going to be The Duff, the Designated Ugly Fat Friend by Cody Keplinger. This has just become a movie, and that's actually the reason I want to read it, because I much prefer to read the book before the movie, just so I can get the full story before I actually sit down and watch the story. So that's my next one. I should have this up within the next day or two, I imagine, because this is a really tiny book. It's only like 200 pages, so it'll be a super fast read. I did do a review of Mao's Last Dancer on my blog, so if you're interested, check that out down below. And that's all I have today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!